Hello and welcome back to my channel. My name is Nikki, known here as the One-Handed Bandit. And today I just wanted to talk about some of my current favorite beauty and makeup products. So if you'd like to see what are my current favorites, then keep watching. So first off, I'm going to start with skincare. So last night I used the Sephora mask, and it's just something that I threw in my cart a while back when I was making a purchase. So this is the Sephora Coconut Water Sleeping Mask, and it comes in this little small thing. It has a little pot. So it comes in a little pot like this that has the product in it. I used it last night and I thought it was absolutely amazing. I love the way that my skin looked this morning when I woke up. It is a hydrating mask. So what I did, I just washed my face, I added my toner, and I used a serum, and then I just applied this. I just pretty much slathered it on my face and just went to bed. Now my face was a little bit sticky during the night. My face was sticking to my pillowcase, but that was the only thing that I didn't like about it. I did like the way that my face looked in the morning, so I'll definitely be picking some more of these up, and they were only $2. Next, you've also seen me use this here on my channel, and this is the Bobbi Brown Vitamin Enriched Face Base. It is a very large jar. It is about 1.7 ounces. It is a pretty hefty price tag, but a little bit goes a long way, and you do get quite a bit of product in it. So I've had this for about 3 months, and this is all that I've used. And I do 3 YouTube videos a week, and I also do 7 Instagram posts a week. So 1 Instagram post a day. And before I apply my makeup, I always add this to my face. So I get a lot of use out of this as well. Next, you cannot go wrong with sunscreen. Whether it's summer or winter, you always need sunscreen. Whether you're a brown girl or whether you are not, you always need sunscreen, and that is the Supergoop Unseen Sunscreen. They did come out with a new one, which is the Glow one, and it also adds a little bit of glow and hydration to your skin. I will be picking that up maybe this weekend just so I can try it out and see how I like it, since I'm mostly a dry skin girl. Also for skin, well, this is more of a lip product. This is the Laneige Glowy Lip Balm, and this is in the pear one. I do have another one somewhere around. I think it's in my bedroom, but it's the pink one. I love these little things. I have extremely dry lips, but these keep my lips very nice and moisturized. Whenever I want to get on camera, this is what I normally apply before I flip on the camera, so that by the time I finish with my lips, which is my last step, my lips are nicely and moisturized. While we're on the topic of lips, I'm going to mention 2 lip sticks or lip glosses from the same brand. And if you do follow me on Instagram, my name is the Real One-Handed Bandit, and you've probably seen these 2 lippies on my posts. I do wear these a lot. These are by Artist Couture. This one is the shade Shameless, and this one is in the shade Uncensored 2.0. Now, Uncensored 2.0 is more of a grayish tone. It's a nude, but it's more of a tan grayish kind of on the spectrum. I do use both of them with lip liners, but you absolutely don't have to. If you're a brown skin girl like myself, or maybe a little bit lighter, you probably won't need a lip liner. But I like to use a lip liner just because I like the way that it looks and it makes me feel more comfortable. And this one, Shameless, is more of a pinky rosy tone, which is absolutely gorgeous. It's very similar to what I'm wearing today. And this lip color that I am wearing, it's a very new one. And I was going through my lipsticks trying to find a different lipstick instead of using these two as I always use them. I was trying to find something different. And I picked up out of my drawer the Ciate London Liquid Velvet, and it's a mini size. I think I got this as a sample with a purchase. I have no idea where I got it from. I was just searching through my lipsticks and I found this one. It is in the shade Bittersweet, and that is the lip that I have on today. I did use a lip liner. The lip liner that I used was the Urban Decay Alkaline Lip Liner. So these are the two that I have on my lips today. I prefer a glossy lip, but I decided to, you know, switch things up a little bit and just go matte. So now let's get into some makeup products. If you are new to my channel, you probably came over due to my Pat McGrath video. And those products have made it to my favorites. So the first product I have from Pat McGrath is her Blurring Under Eye Powder. I have the shade Medium. I have been using this every single day since I got it. Ever since I uploaded that video, this has always been what I've set my under eye with. I also used that today to set my under eye. Now I didn't use the Pat McGrath concealer because I do like to use those when I know I'm going out to somewhere important and I really want to look really good. So I was just coming on camera and doing a video today, so I wasn't going out, so I didn't want to waste product because that is a pretty pricey concealer. So I wanted to get my money's worth, but I do absolutely love that concealer. And also from Pat McGrath, I also enjoyed her setting powder. This is in the shade Medium 2, Light Medium 2. It's more of a banana setting powder. I prefer this one over the deep one because I like my under eye to be a little bit bright, because as you can see, I'm very bronzed, so I do want under my eye to be just a little bit light, not too light, just a little bit. Now as far as concealers, I do love these two concealers, and these are in steady rotation in my looks. This one is the L'Oreal Full Wear Concealer, and I use the shade Almond, which is 410. And then another one from the drugstore is the Milani Conceal and Perfect Concealer, and I use this shade Natural Sand. Natural Sand is very close to my skin tone, but it just gives a tiny bit of brightness. I do have both of these concealers on today, and I absolutely love them in conjunction with each other or by themselves. I did use the L'Oreal one as a base for my eyeshadow today as well. Another concealer that I do prefer on the high end of the spectrum is the NARS Naturally, or is it Creamy? Yeah, the NARS Radiant Creamy Concealer. I have the shade Armand. I have two. I have Armand, which is my actual concealer shade, and then I have Walnut for a little bit of brightness. I use Armand to put underneath my eye just for a little bit of redness for the darkness that I have under my eye, and I also use it to conceal if I have any little dark marks on my face. I use that to conceal as well. And also from Milani, from my drugstore favorite foundation is the Milani Conceal and Perfect Foundation. I do use this a lot. I really need to pick up another one because I just preserve it and just run through all my other ones. But this is my favorite drugstore concealer, and I use the shade Nutmeg. I recently did a video with the Tati Beauty Blendables, and those have made its way into my favorites. I have been using these also every day since I did that video, and I actually just washed them. They are almost dry, but I do use these every day for a makeup application. And last, certainly not least, I want to talk about some eyeshadow palettes. First one that I have on is by Jackie Aina and Anastasia Beverly Hills, their collaboration. That is what I currently have on my eyes today. I have been absolutely loving this palette. It is currently on sale at Sephora. I think I want to pick up another one just to have for backup, and honestly, I only want it for this shade right here, which is called Edges, my absolutely favorite shade. I have this palette on today, and girl, if you don't have Jackie Aina's palette, I would absolutely recommend this palette. It's good for every day. It's good for going out. You have your pops of colors. You have your pink, your purple, you have your red, you have your tans, your browns. You also have a gold shimmer. You have that white there. It pops off as gold when you apply it to your face. So very good neutral shades for every day, for work, and if you want to go out, you can also add some pops of color. Another palette that made it to my favorites is the Brown Melanin Makeup palette. It is the Melanin Fantasy eyeshadow palette. I did use this palette in one of my recent videos. I do love the fact that these are neutral everyday shades, and these are what the colors look like. They're highly pigmented. My mirror came broken, but at least the shadows aren't broken. But this is a versatile palette. This pink you can use as a blush, and these two and this one at the bottom you can also use as highlight. So it's a very versatile palette, which is good for us brown skinned girls, and I do love this brand. They support me a lot on Instagram by liking and commenting on all of my photos. So I did have to pick up their palette and try it out, and I did purchase this with my own money, so they did not send this to me. I actually like this palette. Over the holidays, Anastasia Beverly Hills dropped 3 palettes of volume 1, 2, and 3. I did purchase all 3 of them, and she also came out with some mini palettes. Unfortunately, I didn't pick up the minis, but I did pick up the full-size palettes, and I love all of them. I love the fact that you can create everyday looks with it, and you can also create very bold and colorful out-of-the-box shades and eye looks with it. So this is the volume 1. It has all of these gorgeous shades, and this is the Norvina volume 2. And that's last but not least, I have the Norvina volume 3. If I had to choose, I would say the volume 1 and 3. It's a very close tie between the 2 palettes. I do love them both. I do love the fact that 3 has these shades that you can use for every day, and you can also add pops of color to them as well. But the volume 1, since I am a lover of purple and it has quite a few purple shades, I do love that palette as well, and I use it very, very often. And I think with these 3 palettes, I pretty much don't need another colorful palette in my collection. But of course, being a makeup lover and a collector, I'll probably purchase it anyway. That is it for today's video. I hope that you have enjoyed some of my current favorites. I probably have quite a few more favorites, because now that I'm looking around, I see more things that I should have mentioned. So I will be doing more of these videos with mentioning my favorites. So if you like this video, make sure that you like, and also leave me a comment down below. Let me know what are some of your current favorite makeup and beauty products, and I will see you in the next video.